Hello everyone, welcome back to VFX Rendering. Sound is something we experience every single day. We hear it everywhere. But have you ever stopped to think about what sound actually is? Let's explore it with us in today's video. According to Wikipedia's explanation, in physics, sound is a vibration that propagates as an acoustic wave through a transmission medium such as a gas, liquid, or solid. In human physiology and psychology, sound is the reception of such waves and their perception by the brain. Many talented artists and studios, like 𝐒𝐤𝐧𝐝 and Clever Poly, have shared amazing tutorials on visualizing sound waves using 3D software. Today, we're going to take that idea a step further and recreate the phenomenon of sound wave propagation using Cinema 4D. In this tutorial, we'll simulate how sound waves spread through space by using a particle system in 𝐒 4D. It's a clean, creative setup that helps you understand both the visual concept and the technical workflow behind it. Let's get started. Let's break down how to create a ripple-style sound wave using the particle system in Cinema 4D, step by step. We'll start with a circle object. Set the radius to around 25 centimeters, change the plane to 𝐒𝐬, and increase the spline points to 200 for a smoother emission. Next, create a spline emitter and use the circle as the source. Set the mode to pulse, reduce the gap to about 5 frames, and choose an ease down distribution curve. In the Properties tab, set the speed to -100 centimeters and change the direction to target. Then, set the particle lifetime to roughly 100 frames. Now we'll add motion control using a data mapper modifier. Map the X position using age percentage, 0 to 100%, as the input. For the output, choose X velocity speed, ranging from 0 to 400 centimeters, and apply an ease down spline. This gives the particles a natural acceleration and slow down over time. To add organic movement, apply a turbulence force with a strength of about 20 centimeters and a scale around 50%. Then, add a friction force to gently slow the particles down and keep the motion under control. At this point, you already have a basic simulation of sound waves propagating outward. To make it more dynamic, add another data mapper modifier that affects the Y position. Ranging from 0 to 20 centimeters, and drive it using a field. Use a random field with a scale of around 350%, and an animation speed of 100%. This introduces subtle vertical variation, making the wave feel alive. You can enhance the motion further by adding curve and decay layer modifiers. For even more energy, you can also add more sound field with overlay mode. Let's push it even further. Add a liquefy modifier. Set its mode to set property and apply another data mapper. This time, map the velocity speed from 0 to about 50 centimeters to the liquid contribution property. Creating a fluid-like interaction between particles. Finally, color the particles using a color mapper. Set the property to distance traveled, ranging from 0 to around 500 centimeters, to create a smooth, visually pleasing color gradient across the wave. From here, feel free to tweak the values and experiment with the settings until the ripple sound effect looks and feels just right. And that brings us to the end. In this tutorial, we've walked through how to simulate the propagation of sound ripple with Cinema 4D particle, turning an abstract physical phenomenon into a dynamic and controllable visual effect. We hope this breakdown gave you both creative inspiration and a solid technical foundation to apply this technique in your own projects. Feel free to experiment, tweak the parameters, and push the effect further to match your own style. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content from VFX Rendering. And if you have any questions or ideas you'd like to explore, drop a comment below. I'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.